It's a big one. There's small bags down there. It's a small box.
I only found this.
Is that the cardboard to the small box?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, this is a mess down here, so that's probably why you can't find anything. It's back there. I see it. It's right in the back. Right in the back corner.
Bruh.
Did you find it? I'm telling you, boys never look for anything.
I do it.
Alright, put the curtain thing back down.
Yeah.
Okay. Island needs to be cleaned off again. So what did you decide to use for your lunch today?
A sandwich.
What else?
Chips. And I'm gonna find some other stuff. Yeah. My lunch so far.
So what is that, turkey? Turkey and Miracle Whip?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, some kids still have their parents packing their lunch.
Yeah.
So how come your parent don't pack your lunch?
Because I can do it myself. But it does take a long time because I need to remember what all. Why is all the blue stuck like that? Yeah, I gotta now go find something else.
All right.
We cherish hand in hand, no need to perish. Hearts connect, we rise above, together strong with family love. Laughter echo in every room, brighten days dispel the gloom. United always, never alone. In each other we found a home. Family love, yeah, shines so bright, guiding us through darkest night. Family love keeps us strong. Together we belong, we belong. Ooh, hold tight, feel the bond, love so deep.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you do not know yet, my name is Jessica, and there is a lot of traffic today. Holy cow. Anyway, it's been a couple days since I recorded my last video, and so I'm out here now. The reason why it's been a couple days since I've been out here to the garden is because it has been raining like cats and dogs. So I told myself, this is a time to take a break. So I took a break. Oh no. Tripod is not out here in the garden like I thought it was. So I'm going to have to run back into the house and grab that first. Be right back. All right, I got it. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't attached. I'm in there looking for the tripod stand, and I'm the one that put it up. But I'm not the one that found it because I couldn't remember where I put it. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I had a drink. Wait a minute, I had a towel. I had to go hunt those down. Jeez Louise. All right, let's get into this garden today. All right, so well, this wind is not good. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if the wind knocks the camera over again. I think I'm gonna make the holes first for these tomatoes. Let's see. I want to check this tag and see how far apart they're actually supposed to be. Okay. Well, so one thing about plants, planting in a garden, you have to make sure they are far enough apart so that you don't lose any plants and it grows like it's supposed to grow. So, I'm gonna start out. Oh, that's probably too close. Right here. I'm gonna do 3 with the width of the box and do lines all the way down. Just 3 lines all the way down. And make sure they're far enough apart to where I don't believe I'll have a problem with them growing. Wind is blowing pretty heavy out here. It's supposed to rain again, so I figured I'd hurry up and get out here and get some of this done. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 plants. And I have too many. I have too many. Anybody else want to come over and grab a few? All right, where's my little mini shovel? I don't want to pull them up because I will damage them. So I'm just going to walk over here real quick, grab my mini shovel, and I see my Brussels sprouts sitting there waiting to go into the ground. Just going to kind of take a row in between and go from there. I'm not going to necessarily just dig down and pull them up. I'm going to kind of move the dirt around and then pull them up. I move the dirt around with my hands and then use my shovel. So we've got 1. Now I can get in and pull these up. 2, 3. Let's take these 3 over here and plant them. All right. So as you can see, I've got my little holes dug out here already for these. Just need to go a little bit further down. I'm hoping this helps them grow, spreading them out like they're supposed to be. They don't need to be watered because it's been raining the past 2-3 days nonstop. And as you can see from the last video, or if you heard, I should say, it had started raining that day. So that is the last day I did anything with the garden. So they have been watered naturally. Probably should have staggered them, really, but that's okay. I grabbed a towel. Let me go grab that for my knees. Just helps keep me, a little more dry than the ground is. All right. I'm getting old. Getting too old. Try and pull these little bottom leaves off like I planned to do. And as I said in a previous video, the spot these were just at, that was not their final resting place, final planting place. So I didn't really trim these ones as much. When it comes to planting, it's kind of like, oh, look, it's a worm. It's just on the top soil. Oh, he wiggled right out of my hand. Anyway, as I was saying before that worm took my attention away, uh, coming out here and planting these, it's, for me anyway, it's kind of like tranquility, I guess. I don't know. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, let me know something down below in the comments that gives you peace and calmness, when you're super stressed out. This is something in the summertime that I love to do when I'm stressed out, especially. It takes my mind off of things. It takes my mind off of worrying and relieves the stress. Other than me playing drums, this helps relieve my stress. So it's something I really, really love to do in the spring, summer, and fall. Just last year, I didn't have, luck at all. I had no luck. If you remember, if you've been with me for a long time on this channel, you remember my garden did not do well because I started them off as seeds. I did grow them, I did, but not as well as they should have because, for one, I think I started them too late as seedlings, and for two, I put them outside too early or too long, whichever the case was. It was not good. I definitely wasn't happy about last year. I got nothing really out of my garden. It sucked. So I'm determined for this year's garden to be bigger, better, and successful. And more of a variety, really. Last year, I don't think I even had tomato plants last year. No, I don't think I did. So this year, in this house that we are in, these are my first tomato plants ever planting. I've planted them, where I've lived before, but as far as this house, these are the first tomato plants. So I am hoping and I am excited to be able to see the growth of these plants. Oops. So I'm just taking like the bottom stem off because that's going to be it's going to have some dirt on it. Plus, it will let nutrients get to the top of the tomato plant better. All right, let's see. I don't have any more big boys. Oh, I got one over there. Actually, I'm going to get probably... I think I'm going to go get those black cherry tomatoes and put them over here. All right. These black cherry plants. I've got one more of... I've got one more of the big boy plants. Just going to put it probably... Well, I guess I'll set this right here. And I'll put this over here. Get these bottom stems off real quick. I usually just drop them off in here, but sometimes I find myself throwing them off to the side, the leaves that I take off, the stems and all that, but it's just acts as a compost for your garden bed, really, a natural one. Leaves, twigs, whichever. If you make yourself a compost bed, that would be even better. I didn't do one this year, last year, whatever. I never really started one or anything. I was going to, but things just happened, and yeah, compost bed did not happen. So, yeah, this is not deep enough. Thought about putting these in the ground really, but I don't know. Don't know if I really want to. Should be enough room right here for them. Should not be a problem. These big ones here are the black cherry tomatoes. Heirloom's the maker, I believe. Now, some people break up the bottom of their plants, but I don't, and they've grown for me that way too. You can break them up, the roots on the bottom if you want. You don't really necessarily have to. I've been able to grow lots of things in bunches, without separating the roots on the bottom. Plus, it makes it just a little more easier. You can just throw them in your bed and not worry about it. But all right, there's the big boy tomatoes and the black cherry tomatoes. Let's see what else we can get into today. I am so glad I don't have to yell into the camera for you guys to hear me outside. I'm pretty close to the freeway, so it makes it hard to be able to hear me when I'm out here talking on the camera. All right, let's see what these say. 18 to 24 inches apart. Holy cow. It's going to take up this whole area here. That's okay. That's all right. We can dig up more ground. Not a big deal. These are my Brussels sprouts. We love, love, love Brussels sprouts. Might just speed this part up for you guys. All right, that part's done. Now, what do I want to plant next? Let me go check out my plants and see what I have. Might have to dig up some more ground. Oh, that's going to be a bummer. Okay, you guys are probably wondering what I'm doing over here on this side. I'm going to kind of do a little test grow. I'm going to see if my strawberry plants will grow in a shallow planter like this just because we are in full sunlight. Full sunlight. So far, I have 4 of them, and that's all I'm going to put in this box. Strawberries. I'm not going to put anything else in here. Oh no, is this 4 or is this? Yeah, there's 4, kind of intertwined together. So, um, this is. Ooh, it says ever bearing strawberry. I think this might be the same. Yes, same thing. So these 4 plants are going to go in this box, and that is the only thing that's going to go in this box because even when most of this stuff is picked, harvested, these will still be here. And these are supposed to come back. Well, I should say not supposed to, but these usually come back every year if you plant them the right way. So let's see how these ones do in this garden box. This is the garden box that Jeff had built for me. But yeah, let's see how we do with this. Some of you are probably screaming at me or laughing because I'm about to plant these in a very shallow box. It does have dirt, though. It does have dirt. It has garden soil, all purpose, and it has the natural dirt from the ground underneath. So I don't see a problem with it. I don't see it not being successful, you know? Kind of want to zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. These do have some strawberries on them already. And these vine out, so they'll be intertwined with each other and all that good stuff. That's kind of why I thought about putting it in this box because they're going to vine out. So when they vine out, they'll stay in this box. They won't, unless it gets huge, but they shouldn't go over the top and connect to anything else around it. So I kind of want to keep them in one area. This is a plant that Chaz, my 10-year-old, begged me to get this year because my kids absolutely love strawberries. I do too. All right. We'll see how these grow. I hope they are very successful. I don't know. Here's to hoping anyway. All right. On to the next task. I still have a bunch of onions, a whole ton of cucumbers and cantaloupe, some watermelon. I think broccoli. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have broccoli. I've got that one rhubarb plant. And then I have my Roma tomatoes, and them have to get in the ground. I'm going to have to put something behind them for them to grow and vine up. Romas are very viney. They vine out. Um, so you kind of need a lot of area for those. I might have gotten too many, but I don't know. My whole idea was to make it bigger and better this year. So I guess I'm not going to say I got too many of anything. I got enough. So who knows? Next year's garden might be bigger than this. All right, so I've been trying to figure out where to put this plant, rhubarb plant, and I think I'm going to put it right here. Because if this plant is successful, it'll be huge. Every year it grows, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm just going to dig a hole right where I am and plant it right here. Not too far back this way next to the fence because I don't want the animals eating on it, but um, I think here would be fine. You get the rototiller and break that dirt up underneath. Somebody mentioned to step on this to get it down. They asked if it would be easier. It's kind of the same thing, to be honest. Just quicker to push it down and turn. Well, what is that? Oh, wow. It's a huge tree branch, root, whatever you want to call it. You probably hear me breathing into this thing. All right. Here we go. Definitely going to have to get some more dirt off of the sod that I pulled up. It's the easiest way for me to break that dirt up. And this is all mud because of the rain the past few days, but can still get it off of here. All right. There we go. I think that should be enough. It's covering it. Well, there we go. Rhubarb is planted. Oh. Isn't that pretty? Oh man, there's so much more to go. I just keep telling myself, you're almost done. You're almost done. You get the rewards when you're done. It's just so much work. I also seen another comment saying to be careful. It's a lot of work for one person, but I have help here and there, as you guys seen on my other videos. Boys will come out here and help me ever so often, but what kid truly wants to do this much work? I mean, they have games, their systems. They can have, they play football, they jump on the trampoline, enjoy outside. They don't want to be put to work every time they come outside. And I was the same way growing up. I didn't want to be put to work every time I went outside. I wasn't put to work every time I went outside. If I did something, it's something that I wanted to do, something that I wanted to help out with. Now, when they do come out here, as you guys seen before, they see me sitting. Like if somebody comes out right now, if they see me sitting, they will help me. Even if I'm not sitting, really. I mean, they'll come out here and they'll help. They'll get those spurts here and there, kind of like what I do, and they'll come out here and help me. I really hope all of my plants thrive this year. But for now, just gonna sit back and enjoy this little bit of breeze. It's not as windy as it was. It's definitely cloudy. It's supposed to be scattered showers, so who knows? Might not be able to get to the other plants. I'm gonna start as soon as I'm done sitting down. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing myself, but a break here and there, not a bad idea. Sit out here, look at the trees and the grass and even these cars going by. These cars going by on this freeway, it don't annoy me like it would some other people. Or, it don't annoy me like you think it would. It actually, because we're so tucked away and we're not around a busy area other than one road right there. There's no businesses around us really. But because we're in a country setting, there's not people out here, I guess. Life, commotion, things going on. There's animals, yeah, but we'll see birds and squirrels and chipmunks and beavers and woodchucks and all that stuff. But Having that road next to us just reminds me that there's life. Like there's people, other people on the move. Um, they went 3 side by sides. It's coming up on Memorial. I can't talk. It's coming up on Memorial. She's cut. It is coming up on Memorial Weekend. So there's lots of traffic today. Tons of it. There goes a U-Haul. You know, I just sit out here and I enjoy looking at everything and taking in that fresh air. I'm not in the middle of a city where it's crazy polluted. Um, I don't have to worry about people walking by my house. I don't really have to worry about much. I get to enjoy nature. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll be back on here with you guys when I jump right back to it. All right, so before I start tearing up ground any further, I guess I need my gloves. Don't need them, but I want them. Before I start tearing up more ground, I'm going to need to pick up all this sod and get it over to the compost pile. I don't need the shovel for this. Just pick it up with my hands. I'll speed this up for you guys too. All right, time to move on with the most dreadful part of gardening, breaking ground. This part, I'm probably going to speed up for you guys too. You've already seen it before, I'm sure. I'm sure if you garden, you know what it's about. It's back-breaking work. All right, so this little area here, I think I'm going to plant my celery. I don't think I'm going to continue on in a line with this L shape. I'm going to do something in the middle of it. Kind of want to possibly get my rose bush planted today in the middle here on this side. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to speed this up for you guys too. All right, sod is up, broken apart. Time to fix this little garden area. And all right, here goes another break. Starting to sweat now, but it's because I have this hoodie on. Whew. All right, got that sod up. Just doing a little bit here and there, guys, today. Um, yeah, just got that sod up, broke it up, drug the garden rake through it. I'm getting ready to plant the celery right now. And those of you who have made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Now you guys are going to be the only one, well, guys, girls, whichever. I say guys for everybody. It's really, I don't mean nothing by it. I said that before in a video too, but so you all are going to know, if you've made it this far, the exciting news. I weighed myself yesterday at home, and today is Thursday. Started the shot, weight loss shot Monday. I am down almost 5 pounds now. Yesterday was 4 pounds. Just within a day, I'm down almost 5 pounds. I was shocked. I had to get off the scale, get back on the scale, did it over and over a few times, told Jeff to come in here and check his weight and seeing if, to see if the scale was broken or something, Seeing that much of a change and as much of a weight loss just within a few days is really almost unheard of, unless I'm sick, and that would be a different story, but I'm not sick, so I'm doing great. My portion sizes of my food, they seem to be getting smaller, which is fine by me. I'm eating things that are very healthy, rich in vitamins and nutrients, and drinking lots of water. I do drink coffee. I cut out pop a long time ago. I'm not eating bread. I'm not eating noodles. Um, I'm not even eating steak during the day. I eat eggs during the day. If I even do eat eggs, I eat eggs. Or I should say, if I do eat a meat, I eat eggs. I consider eggs a meat. It comes from a chicken. Chicken is meat. So, yeah. Lots of veggies, lots of fruits, pistachios, things like that. I do get my protein. So, as far as meat, I eat like these sausage things. They're like Polish sausages in a way. They're 1 gram of carbs per um, sausage. So that helps me stick to low carb, because I told myself doing this shot that my carb intake isn't going to be big at all. So everything I eat now, I read. If it's got a ton of carbs, I'm not going to touch it. Calories, I'm not really so worried about. I'm not counting calories. Now, if it's a number like 300 and something calories per serving, yeah, I'm going to count that. And it don't really matter, honestly, what I eat, as long as I'm not eating junk, baked goods and things like that. This is sparkling ice, so it does have 5 calories. It has 0 carbs. It has vitamin E, vitamin B6, vitamin B12. It has stuff in it. It has vitamins in it, and it's 0 sugar. It says colors and flavors from natural sources. Yeah, vitamins B6, B12. And there was a spider on me. B6, B12, and vitamin E. So, not being sponsored. Just want to tell you guys, this is a healthier choice to drink, and it is carbonated. So if you like pop, if you like fruit, these are fruity. These taste like Starburst. I don't eat candy. So this is as close as I get to candy right now. All right, I'm going to finish taking my break and get back to planting the celery. I don't have much more to go. This, this mic keeps hitting me in the chin. I have my acorn squashes, my celery, romas, onions, and cucumbers, and my rose bush. Yeah, my rose bush. I can't forget about that. I kind of want to make like an area I can sit and enjoy out here. Like just come out here and in calmness and have my own private area and sit and enjoy nature and the growth of the plants that I planted. So I don't want to fill this whole area with vegetables. I do want to get flowers back here. I know I'm going to get my rose bush back here, but eventually I want to get some more flowers and get them planted back here too. Sit here and smell those fresh flowers. I was just sitting here a little bit ago and, well, not sitting, but I was, planting vegetables and I just kept smelling a flower and I don't know what kind it is, but it smelled so good. And the woods are right here. So I'm like, what is back there? I really haven't gone too far back there, but it smells good. Whatever it is, it smells really good. Yeah. All right. I'm going to turn you guys off and sit here and enjoy this peace, calmness, quietness. And then you'll see me again when I start planting the celery. All right, we're going to move on to planting the celery. I have 8 celery plants, so I'm going to go 4 and 4. These don't have to be planted so far apart as other plants just come up in a stalk. So I absolutely love celery. I used to hate it. I will be 100% honest. I used to hate celery. I would refuse to eat it until it's almost like my brain swapped around when I started losing weight. Then it's like all the time, I want celery.
Well, guys, that will end my video today. I've already planted more, but that's going to be in the next video. The video I just got done editing is very long, longer than usual. I used to post them this long, but I haven't posted anything this long in a while. So stay tuned for part, I think 4. Yeah, I think 4. I'll see you on the next one.